Welcome to solverfy.
So what happens is you have the water surface, 25% of the block is submerged. There is the weight of the block plus the tension is acting downward and the buoyant force is acting upward. Now we will have the buoyant force equals tension plus mg. The tension is given by 10 Newton and the weight is 15 Newton. So the buoyant force comes out to be 25 Newton. That's part A. Now, if we look at the top view, the force that the oil exerts will be in the inside direction from the top, and from the side view, you will have water over here and oil over here. So there will be an extra buoyant force by the oil upwards. And that is part B. As oil is added, B increases, so tension has to decrease. For the final part, it is given that 25% is still underwater. We have got mg plus T. Now T right now became 60 Newton. mg we know is 15 Newton. So the total buoyant force now became 60 plus 15 equals 75 Newton. We know that buoyant force of oil equals 25 Newton. From here we see that this is water. So buoyant force of oil equals 75 minus 25 equals 50 Newton. Now we know the oil density. So now what we have to assume is here is the oil layer. And let's say the height of the oil layer is h. So that means just this part of the section, this 50 Newton equals if the cross-sectional area of the block is A times h, the height of the This is the volume under oil times density of oil, 800 kilogram per meter cube, times G equals 9.8. So from here we can find this is the volume inside oil, which comes out to be 6.37 times 10 to the negative 3 meter cube. Now we previously knew that quarter of the block was submerged in the, so we will be using this situation now. So from here we can say that because 25% of the water was being submerged, that's why you can have the total buoyant force equals density of the water times 1/4 of V times G. So from here we can find that the volume equals total buoyant force, which we initially found to be 25 Newton, divided by so the 4 goes upstairs, and then raw water is 1000 times 9.8 equals 1.02 times 10 to the negative 2 meter cube. So comparing these two values, the fraction that is in oil is the fraction that is inside oil is fraction in oil is AH divided by V equals 0.637 divided by 1.02 equals 0.625 or 62.5%.